So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Blade, just like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it. Stupid. Hi everyone, Martha here. So today we're doing Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas. So this one came out like a couple years. Came out 6 years after original. Since the original came out in 1991 and this one came out in 1997, and this is made during the time where Disney was just making all those silly Christmas sequels that really need to be made, because a lot of them retcon stuff, or they learn the same exact thing they did last time, and this basically the same thing happened here, that they retcon pretty much two things. One thing is that the Beast was an adult when he got cursed, when we all know that he was 11. Because remember, if you ever be our guest, that Lumiere says 10 years we be resting. So it's been 10 years. And Chip should not be there. If he is, he's supposed to be a baby, not a 10-year-old. So, because what basically happens in this is that they have a Mrs. Potts is telling the story what happened to the Christmas that they had with when Prince Adam was still a beast, and right after he saves Belle from the wolves, which another reason why Belle should not even gone in the forest a second time right after it happened. So since this is supposed to take right after that, you think that Belle will forest dangerous, mean coyote, mean wolves. I'm never going in that forest again without protection. And what does she do in this movie? She goes in there to go get a tree. Instead, just going up to the forest and just grabbing the very first tree that she sees. And instead of making Chip pick it, why don't you pick it? So those are the two things that should not been in here. I know the reason why they probably didn't do it for the last specs, they didn't want to have to draw a different version of the Beast or Adam when he's younger, or hide a new voice actor. But they could have gone as Haley Joel Osment to play Beast as a little kid, because since they already have Haley Joel Osment playing Chip here. So yeah. So it's not like he's gonna be playing him there because he's supposed to be a baby. So Belle wants to have everybody celebrate Christmas in this, and she still stands up to him. I think the movie that's actually like assassinates his characters, not counting the dumb remake, is, which I am gonna have in this, where like I usually do, where the older movie kills the remake in this. So there you go. I'm gonna use the servants killing it this time, because that, I don't care what you say, some of those village people had get out of that thing alive. So yeah. Anyway, so Beast and Belle's trying to make Christmas happen behind Beast's back because apparently the whole entire thing where he got turned into a beast happened on Christmas, ironically. And instead of Gaston being the bad guy in this, because Gaston hasn't come back to the castle yet, try to kill Beast's last Adam, and yet because he's still at the village, and Maurice is either not left yet or is out there getting cold. So yeah, and so after, and we had the bad guy here is instead a guy named Cortex, who is a organ played by the beloved Tim Curry, who doesn't acting work since he had a stroke. He's still alive, but he's unlike four actors in here. He's still alive because Lumiere's actor's dead. Angela Lansbury, the one who plays this Pot's dead. One who plays Clausewitz passed away, and the one who plays Five recently, Paul Rubin, is passed away. So now there's at least 4 people in this movie whose voice actor has passed away. So let's honor them by mentioning either their character's name or their actor's name. So yeah, and like only person here it's been recast really that was in the last movie is Chip, because the kid who played him in the last one is no longer a kid. So, and like a lot of these Disney sequels, they had Haley Joel Osment, Sora, or the kid from Sixth Sense play kid characters. So, yeah, and basically he does not know what Christmas is since most of his life he was allowed to celebrate it because it was forbidden, because the beat says so. And everybody still wants to get Belle to fall in love with the Beast, except for Cortex, because before Adam became the Beast, he was not use. He didn't think he was useful to him because the Beast would just ignore him. And so now that he's actually miserable all the time because he's stuck as a beast, he's useful here to make him happy by playing sad songs all the time. And yes, he's kind of limited because he's bolted to the wall, like he says. So he has to make Five do everything for him in order to get him to get a solo. And that's the other thing that's stupid. The reason why Five's doing this, so he can just have a solo. You can play even if there's no music. People do it all the time where they just play it and don't know how to read the music. So they just feel it. He does not really need permission from the Cortex to do it. But anyway, he stops. Vibes tries to stop him from like ice skating. Tries to stop her from doing Christmas. And Belle gets Beast a present, which is just a story about something he already knew, which everybody here already knows because they were here. Only one that doesn't know this is probably is Maurice, because Maurice wasn't there. So they also know that Belle saved the day, or the Beast, since the Beast is the one that takes Cortex's pianos out of there, where everybody else is just either decorating or going to go and try to help Belle, but they can't do because they're candles, clocks, or a cup. So We also got Bernadette Peters, who was a Broadway singer. He was also an Animaniacs during this, and she's a really good singer. And she plays the castle decorator. And she's got turned into the type of angel you put on top of your tree. Except for she's a female because it's usually a male, but what are you gonna do? Because it's usually Gabriel you put on your tree. Top of your tree, but it could be any angel. So, and it ends after the beast gets kills Cortex, basically, and then we have you go back to where everybody else raised human again, and Chip gets a present, and for some reason Beast gives Belle a rose, even though you think he would hate roses after what happened, but I guess he learned to appreciate them. So yeah, he gives her a rose. So, what do I think about this movie? It's fine. I think most of it, like most of the songs in this, are not. None of them are catchy. All of them are just crisp. I'm singing Christmas songs or Disney that Disney wrote, and but there's like none of them that they were telling about the real feelings and stuff like that. They're all kind of silly. I am even the one that Tim Curry sings. So, but the only thing about this movie is the fact that he's in it. Because since we don't get much with him and the other four actors that I named too, so to me that this movie is not um then this movie I don't really care for it, but it's fine. So some parts are funny. They do have some funny moments, like where Clausberg says, "Don't whine, glasses." So there's some jokes in here that are they're funny still, but I would still rather watch the original than this movie. So we got like a bunch of voice actors I have not named. So I already named Tim Curry and Bernadette Peters and Haley Joel Osment. But what's the name of the other ones? We got um, Paige O'Hara, who plays Belle, and we got Robbie Corback, who plays Beast. And Robbie Benson, who plays Beast. We got Landon Library, who plays Mrs. Potts. Jeff Orbeck, who plays Lumiere. And where's Claw's work? Dave Obenstein. So I could not really, and had a hard time finding pictures for the some only like one of the writers and one of the producers. Because man, this movie has a lot of different writers. It has like 4 writers and 1 director and 2 producers. But I couldn't find a picture of Annie Knight though. And there's the one I found for the writers was, I think, Cindy was Flip Korger, and the producer I found is Louis Flickard. So this one came out 1997, November 11th, on Veterans Day, no less. Oh yeah, and music's by Robert Portman. It's edited by Dave Lee. So I don't think this one got really got a theater release, because most of these releases were um, VHS releases. Some of them were got put in theaters, but not. It was like probably limited, and I'm pretty sure this is not one of them. So out of the Disney sequels, this is not one of the greatest ones. I can understand like why some people might find it that never heard of it or find it forgettable, but I'm probably gonna give this one like a 6 out of 10 for good old Tim Curry. So like, favorite, and subscribe, guys, and Merry Christmas, everybody.